What's up, YouTube? So, I finally added my first enemy into the game. It's gonna be a basic skeleton. If you're ready to see Juggernaut do some damage, then let's get started. Alright, but first things first, I want to re-show Juggernaut's Omni Slash. Because in the last video, I was trying to show his Omni Slash and it lagged because there was too many frames and Unity was trying to render a lot of frames at the same time when I'm using it, so that's what caused it to kind of lag. So what I had to do was I lowered the image quality for all the frames in the animation for the Omni Slash, and now Unity is able to render it properly. But it kind of is a drawback because now that if I use the Omni Slash, it's a little bit blurry, so you can't really see the full quality of the animations. But hey, it's better than, you know, having it lag and you won't be able to see at all. But now let me show you how that looks like now. I don't know if what's worked, but hey, let's see. Alright, now there's no lag, but all the frame by frames are kind of like a little bit blurred because the image quality I decreased it. It was like 13 megabytes per image, and now I lowered the image quality, and now it's only probably like 50 kilobytes. So now you could see the full Omni Slash. Isn't that great? Maybe in the future I'll try to figure out how to optimize it so that you're able to see all the full frames of the Omni Slash in like higher quality. But anyways, let's introduce our first enemy. Alright, so let me introduce our first enemy. So this is our skeleton enemy. So he's basically just a normal skeleton that's going to be fighting the Juggernaut. And I added a basic AI that pretty much just makes him either patrol, attack, range attack. Well, range attack is for later on, and you'll see why. And he'll have idle, and when he idles, he's pretty much just doing what you see right here. He's just standing there, moving around back and forth, not doing much. And that's pretty much it. It's just a simple AI. And I kind of want to show how this AI works in the background, and because, you know, not many people will see the changing states, and I kind of already briefly mentioned that first, but let me just show you like a graphical design. So let's head over to my chart. Alright, so here I have the AI layout. It's pretty simple. There's 5 states: idle state, patrol state, melee state, range state, and defeated state. So when the AI starts out, it will be in the idle state, and after a few seconds it will go to patrol state. And then after a few seconds, then it'll go back to the idle state. And I set a random time limit somewhere between 1 second to 10 seconds to stay in each of these states. The only time it will move out of these states is when an enemy is spotted. And once an enemy is spotted, if it's in the idle state, it'll go straight to patrol and straight to walking towards the enemy until it reaches a certain destination, which I set a distance limit where the enemy has to walk up to a certain distance before it starts attacking. Because if it starts attacking at its original spot, which I had a lot of problem with, it wouldn't touch the enemy, because then he only has a knife and he's not able to stab like far distance, so he has to walk up a certain distance before he starts attacking. So once he reaches that attack distance, then he'll start attacking. Until then, he's gonna be in the patrol while walking straight at the enemy that he spotted. If he's a range state, I made it so that he can't shoot. If it's like later on, actually, there's gonna be archers, maybe spellcasters or whatever that uses a range attacks. They will have to still walk up a certain distance before they start attacking, because if they start attacking halfway through the map with like range attacks, that'll be too difficult for the hero. And I kind of made it so that he has to walk a certain distance, depending on like the certain attacks, boss, or things like that. And from each of these states, if the hero attacks and he kills the AI computer, then any state he goes straight to being defeated. So if he's in idle and I kill him, he goes straight to defeated. If he's in patrol and I kill him, he goes to defeated. If he's attacking me and I kill him, he'll also go defeated. So all these states are connected. And I also made it so that the enemy has a certain distance to seeing the hero. If I am not in his sight, and I walk, like at first, let's just assume that I was in his sight, he sees me, he'll walk towards me, and then I start running, and I run so far that he can't see me anymore. Then he'll automatically go from either melee state, patrol state back to his idle state, and then he'll wait a few seconds, go patrol state, and so forth. And until he sees me again, then he'll loop back to trying to attack me. And that's pretty much it. And it took a while to kind of build this out in him because I had to test out a lot of stuff, and there was times where the enemy will start attacking me randomly even though I wasn't standing next to him, or he will not switch properly between each states, or he will not die at all when I attack him and he's just still attacking him though his life is 0. And yeah. Alright, so let's watch how the enemy reacts to each state. So here, as you can see, he's in the patrol state, and after a few seconds he should start idling. There you go, and that's his idle state. Now let me watch as I introduce the hero, and once he spots the hero, then he's gonna start going towards me and attack me. Alright, so now he spots me, and now he's gonna try to attack me. He's gonna keep walking up and then attack. Oh, I dodged it. Oh, there you go. So there's one thing I kind of want to talk about too, and that's the sound effect of his swinging and the impact sound effect. When he attacks me, how would that sound? So it took a while, so I started going into Dota database and I started listening to all the sound effects and trying to decide, you know, which sound effect kind of suits a dagger swing. And then I settled with a dagger swing from, you know, one of the heroes, I think, or one of the creeps in the game where they just swing a dagger. And as for the impact, I took that from Bloodseeker. So it's the sound effect when Bloodseeker attacks you and there's a lot of blood sound, as you can see. Try to listen. There you go, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like, it sounds kind of like bloody. And when he swings, that's the sound effect of a regular swing from a creep, or I think it was a hero. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's either a hero. I think it's most likely a hero, actually. Yeah, I think it was from a hero. But I'm for sure that the impact sound is from Bloodseeker, because that's the bloody sound, and I thought, hey, that sounds pretty perfect. It took a while because I was testing a lot of different swinging sound effects and also impact sound effects to find out, you know, which one I think suits him. And you know, this is my game, but you know, if you think it should be something else, you know, tell me and maybe I can switch it up. It could be like an armor attack, you know, I mean armor sound impact effect, and hey, I might just switch it up. But for now, I think I like this sound effect. Alrighty, so now I kind of want to attack this enemy and show you how that sounds like. So I'm gonna go. Let me do that. There we go. That was pretty satisfying. Actually, that was kind of lagging. I don't think you actually saw what happened. So I'm gonna have to redo that since he didn't show the sound effect that I wanted. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now let's start fighting some enemies, because I want to show you the sound effects and the impact special effects that I added when attacking these skeletons. Alright, watch this. Whoa. That was a lot of damage, actually. Wow, look at that. I added this white impact effect, so when I attack the skeleton, I made it so that any random spot that on his body on impact, it will instantiate this special effect that I kind of created, and it was pretty challenging. I had to watch a lot of special effects and draw it out myself frame by frame, so that, and then stitch it together so that when I attack the enemy, it'll look nice. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, now let's watch me use Omni Slash on these guys. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, more waves! Oh, well, now me and my handy dandy healing ward is gonna heal me up, because I just took a lot of damage. Oh, heal me healing ward. Oh shit. Alright. Well, I gotta fix the glitch, look at that. The healing ward kinda goes behind the injury and stuff, so I have to fix that. But anyways, let me kill them with the flying slash. Wow, look at that. I made it, you know, I made it 1-hit KO for now. Who knows, maybe in the future I might make them a little bit stronger, but you know, they're just basic skeletons, and I made myself pretty strong since I'm Juggernaut after all. Oh sure, more waves are coming. Here, we do this. Let's do this. Wait, nope. Whoa, shoot, I was moving wild. Okay, so that the flying slash wave kind of traveled pretty far, so okay, so I kind of also want to show you how it looks like at the end of the map. So basically, it's only like a platform and I haven't fully, completed the map, but I also made it so that the AI doesn't kind of fall off the edge. So here, let me show you what I mean. So we're gonna walk over to the edge of the map, and here at the very edge of the map, I put this little marker here that says, hey, if the AI comes when he's patrolling, assuming that there's no hero, he'll automatically hit the spot right here, and he'll turn around and patrol all the way the other side. So he will be going back and forth, and that took a while, because then if I didn't add that, the skeleton kept falling off this edge after they start patrolling over here, and they just kept jumping and just disappearing on their own into the black hole, because down there there's like nothing. Well, that's all I have for you guys for today. Like and share the video if you liked it. Also, comment down below if you think the first enemy was too easy and it should be harder. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. See ya later!